Alright guys, I'm on this road. I'm going to cross the road, walk along and talk, okay? I'm making a couple more videos. These are going to be longer length ones. I don't want to be out for a long time, but do a couple of longer ones, right, as we're walking along. Go this way, right? Right, in this particular video, I'm going to go down this way. I'm not going to go to the sea. The sea is down there. I could go to the beach. I mean, it's not a burning hot day. It would be nice actually to go there. The lovely flowers, look. Nice. Remember? I could go down there to the beach by the water. That would be very nice, but I just don't want to go there today. I don't fancy it. I want to just quickly go home as soon as I say. So just a little look here from far. Sorry, I can't. I'm not going to go there. But it is very nice by the sea, obviously. There's more videos on the channel, obviously, by the sea, so you can see those. Another day I might go by the sea again. But in this video I want to talk about something as we walk along here, okay? I want to just basically say that, okay, something has irritated me a little bit, and it's been going on for years, but it's been brought up in a conversation to the point of that it was someone stood against my point, and I've got to stand strong on this point, right? Because people don't seem to understand it, right? I was talking to someone, and I said, you know, about it being unfair, you know, unfairness, right? I said, oh yeah. She said, yeah, the world is unfair. This is not fair, and that, you know. And at the same time, this person said to me, it is fair. They didn't know they were saying it, but they said the same thing. They said it is fair, basically. Please show off, look. He's showing off, this guy. That guy's showing off, look. He thinks he's got balance. Now, you might have physical balance, but you got to have mind balance. But yeah, listen, like, fuck with that. It's a strange woman there walking in the trees over there, too. Let's get back to what I'm saying. But anyway, someone said to me, right, they said that we were talking about, you know, as I say, people that have got money, like bosses, managers and bosses, you know, that have got a lot of money. And, you know, you can save money, build it up and be clever with your money, you know, not spend too much. You can do things to build it up. I mean, to, like, let's say, well, not deplete your money, let's say, not deplete it, not to lose it. But to, you know, the only way that you can gain money, and I mean this, by yourself, like as in earn money, give yourself money, is by, if you see money on a path like this and you just pick it up with your hand. That's the only way. You don't give yourself money by earning, by working. You know, and I said to the person, I said, people work so hard, you know. A lot of people work very, very hard. Stretch my leg. Oh, I said, people work so hard in jobs and stuff, you know. They work so hard for their bosses and that below everybody, you know what I mean? I said, it's not, you know, I said, we get very little money compared to what, you know, the bosses get. They get a lot of money, right? So I say it's unfair in that kind of way. So there's people out there that have got so much money and they do very little. They do very less. Anyway, the person said to me, that's not true. The person said to me, that is not true. He said, how do you know they're not working hard? I said, what? I said, do you think it's easy? I said, yeah. I said, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? He said, oh, do you think you could run a company like that? Someone said to me. I said, well, no, it's going to be a lot of hassle. I mean, you know, but me, I believe, I understand totally. That's why I believe I understand what Lao Tzu says in the book, the Tao Te Ching, written by Lao Tzu, okay, ancient Chinese philosopher who spoke the truth to this day, 2026, about balance of, there's two sides to everything, yin and yang, right? In Mandarin Chinese is yin and yang, which makes the Tao. You must have seen a yin-yang symbol before, black and white, you know. So, there has to be balance. You can't have more yin or more yang than the other. It has to be complete balance. If you don't have that equal on both sides, or let's say you can't have one side without the other. You can't have front without back. You can't have, like, however much forward it is, you can also have the opposite, however much back, right? You know? Same as above or below, top, bottom, hot, cold, hard, soft. You're always going to have light, dark, all that left and right. You're always going to have that big, small, as I say, close or far. You're always going to have these opposites, man and woman, right? So, it's a massive big dog walking. Shit. I'll be careful with these big dogs along here. Fucking hell, man. People walking dogs. I don't fancy any shit. I really don't fancy shit. Someone walking a dog along there. So I'm a bit nervous to go into the trees, because the dog might chase me. People walking dogs. It's a nice, cool sort of day today. I didn't plan to go out for a walk. It's a bit sunny, but it's like nice and cool. I like these cooler days. But back to what I'm saying though, yeah. So, I was just saying, there are benches we could sit on. There are places you could do exercise too. But the thing is, yeah. What was I saying? So the point is, okay, yeah. The point is, yeah. I forgot what I was fucking saying. Back to the point though. So, I forgot what I was just saying, but about the money, right? So, first of all, yeah, there's two sides to everything, right? So yin and yang, right? You can't have one side without the other. That is to say, you can't have more of one side than the other. There'll be imbalance, which means gradually walking on a path to death, ultimately. I want to avoid that dog. I'm going to go this way. I'm avoiding that dog. I'm going to be careful. There's someone walking a dog there. But, basically, right, if you've got more than one side or the other, or less or more than one side than the other, it's basically, it's going to fall over. It's like a tree that's out off a balance, a tree, or someone riding a bike, let's say, unicycle or a horse. If the thing's off a balance, if it's too much on one side or the other side, gradually it will start to fall over, Gradually it will start to fall over. It will start to fall over on one side or the other, because it's not balanced. It's got to be balanced in the middle, right? And it will fall over. It doesn't matter if it falls immediately or slowly in time. The point is, that's what he's saying, right? That's the point, right? So the point is, and that's what Lao is saying in the Tao Te Ching. So in the Tao Te Ching, as I say, what he's saying is, the point is, if it's too much yin or too much yang, you're just killing yourself, basically. You can't have too much yin or yang. You must have total balance, center. If it's too much on one side or the other, it's going to fall over. Meaning, that's like life. It's going to disappear. It's just death, basically. It doesn't matter if you're going to death. It's the first step or the last step, And that's what he's saying. That's what Lao is saying. He said, one step can be too much or too less. One word can be too much or too less, right? All the same, one step in this direction or one step in that direction, same thing, right? And it's man, heaven and earth. So it's got to be yin-yang in total balance, see? Light and dark. Big and small. So that's what it basically is. You can't have too much. If you take the one step, the process of death, it's more or less like a poison, see? A lie or something that's not true. Because you have existence, that's what truth and non-truth is. We're not talking about people's different personality. We're not talking about people's subjective truth. We're talking about the truth, the objective truth, the real truth, the actual world we live in. Not society and culture, I mean the planet Earth in space we're living here, what I'm saying? Human, and we're living here, right? People in your body, right? Mind the body. Now, I'm saying the point is, so existence, you have existence or non-existence, right? That's what truth and non-truth is, existent or non-existent. There's two sides to it, right? There's always two sides. So you have what is, and you have what's not. So what's not true, that's nothing. Right? So what it basically is it's just what's true is true. That's it. What is. It's nothing more than that. There's nothing more than that, You just have what's true or what's not true. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a funny, weird guy coming up behind me. There's a guy there coming up behind me on a bike. Some weird guy there, walking on each other. You know what I'm saying? The point is, there's a person swinging on a tree, that a monkey there. It's alright, get good exercise that way, so you'll be careful you don't get a banana on your head. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. Get some exercise. It doesn't matter. Some people do it with their necks. Some people do it with their hands. I'm saying. But the point is, right, the truth is, you've got two sides. You've got what we have and what we don't have, right? That's where basically is. You might say, well, that could be the opposite. That could be a good way of looking at things. You know, when you want to know the opposite of something, just when you look at what you have, and then you'll know what you don't have. Look what you don't have, you know what you have. See, and it's a good way of studying, understanding the Tao in that way of yin and yang. This is a way of saying it. But my point is, right? My point is, and I'm being quite careful because there's a weird guy coming up behind me on a motorbike. Weird sort of guy, like a big, massive, fat gangbanger sort of Yakuza guy. Back to what I'm saying now, as we walk through the wilderness, I've got my fucking wages in the bag. I picked up my money from work earlier, so I'm being careful. I don't want to get robbed of my wages. That'll be a one-off. Usually pretty safe here, as I say. But you do get cameras around, but you know. But back to what I'm saying now, the point is right here. Is he coming? I swear he's coming again. I swear that guy's coming along here again. I'm being careful now because he's coming along here. I don't know if it's him or not, but I'm saying the point is right. I'm going to come out onto this main road as I stay along here. But the point I'm trying to say what is, yeah. The point I'm trying to say, hold on for 1 second, is either you get one side or the other side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's always two sides, right? Everything is made of two sides, right? But what I'm saying is if we say the opposite of the Tao, basically, so we're saying the opposite of basically truth. What's that? It's non-truth. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. So you've got yin and yang perfectly. That's the essence of everything, right? That's what it is. Oneness, the truth of oneness. That's what the Tao is, the truth in anything that exists, right? The whole universe, to every human being. So the opposite of that is non-existence. It's nothing. It's like not true. It's nothing. No power. It's like literally nothing. So you have Tao, right, yin and yang, or you have nothing, death. That's what you basically have. So yin and yang, of course, incorporates everything. When it's the Tao as one, it's the essence of all existence, nature, life, you know, everything. The nature of not just plants and things on the earth, but the nature of all universal everything in the universe. Okay? Now, with the this thing, right, when you say, that's why Lao Tzu said, right, in the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu said, right, Lao Tzu, he says, you know, there can't be a leader, there can't be a ruler, right? There can't be a leader, there can't be a ruler, you understand? That's what Lao Tzu said. The Tao Te Ching, he says, there can't be a leader, yeah? There can't be a leader, a ruler, right? Because if you've got that, there's more, let's say everybody following one. You understand me? One following many minds. You know what I'm saying? Or many minds following one mind. Like the leader, you see? You can't, it's total imbalance. It's like trying to put the square, you know what I'm saying? Or put something like a bottleneck, you know, effect. It's like trying to go against nature, basically what you're doing. You go against nature, you fail. The square in the circle hole, you know. It's like it's paradoxical. It's like trying to say things that just don't exist. Now paradoxes exist, you know, nonsensical things, you can speak some nonsensical bullshit, but it doesn't mean anything. And it's ultimately nothing. With no beginning, middle, end, nothing like that, no substance, nothing holding it together. But it can't flow because it doesn't work right. And it has no structure, so it can't flow. You know? Same as having no flow, so it can't be in a structure, see? Something that can flow has to have a structure. And something that has a structure, you know, has to flow. You know? But there's some deeper points there, as we say. But what I'm trying to say is, with people, okay? And they all float down there, yo. Be careful when you're crossing roads too out about the streets. But with people, okay, they seem to believe that there are leaders. They believe in society, first of all, hierarchy. They believe in that. They're going to appoint someone as a leader and they say, this person's no good, we want a new leader, someone who can get things done. Bullshit. I've heard women saying it about a man. They like a man who can get things done. Some man who talks the talk and everybody starts listening and they think, oh, this man gets things done. I'm telling you bullshit, because anyone could turn against him. If a room full of people, if one person in a crowd disagrees with someone on a stage, you're saying, you could even say this person's right or wrong, or this person's a fool because they're not following the crowd. Or if one person starts yelling or starting a fight, you'll probably say this guy's a maniac, you see. If one person follows someone on a stage talking, yeah, it doesn't matter really. Sometimes it wouldn't even matter if the person had money or not. Usually it depends if they've got money and face, but I'm saying, on the stage. But let's say one person, follows someone talking on a stage and this person's great, and everybody else in the crowd boos the guy and don't like him. Man or woman, yeah? Then all of those people, usually the crowd is right, so they believe in crowd mentality, they believe in following the crowd. I see the communist idea, see? They believe in the tribal, people follow the crowd. Most people like robots, they follow each other. They follow what's in their culture, or what their mum told them, what everybody's doing. They say, oh, nobody does it that way. They do it this way. So people follow each other. People follow people. They're like birds of a feather, right? You understand? Like a bunch of moths around a light, You understand? Sleeping mosquitoes in the dark. Vampires. We get taken out by Wesley Snipes. Just kidding. But the point is, right? But people they follow, okay, the crowd. People follow the crowd, right? It's a fucking dog here. People follow the crowd and what everybody else does, what everybody else says, where everybody else goes, what everybody else agrees with or disagrees with. They'll follow that crowd. And what do? They follow that crowd to one idea, because they don't have their own minds, all of these people. They just follow each other. But all of them are completely lost. And what they do is they follow, most of the time, they follow a certain idea. They still follow one thing. It starts with following one person, one thing, one idea, one person. They follow someone who they believe is somehow above or superior, because they're so lazy and so ignorant, and possibly so dumb, too clever for their own good. But they know they're poor as fuck. They've got no value for themselves, regardless of how much or less money they've got. They've stopped thinking. They've stopped exercising their mind and body. They become lazy, and they just follow an idea that comes out of someone's mind, or someone who's wearing an expensive suit. Oh, this person must be the guy. They think he's the one to follow. They don't even need to know how that person got all of his money or his fancy shoes and gold watch. They don't need to know. They believe that this person must be smart enough, good enough, and probably hard-working too, Hard-working, but not a fool, smart. And probably got connections as well against that crowd, respecting another crowd, see? Without even knowing it. But if they saw it, they clash, but and they'll follow, and then they'll start to worship this person as though that person is a leader, as though that person is a fucking leader, a king, to be almost like a godly type person. A god, it's like what do you call it? Something from above. That's what they'll do. Of course they will. And they believe that this one person, yeah, is the one, or this idea. I'm telling that lady, I was sure touching in Seattle. I told that woman on the bike there, that old lady, I said, it's not the dog that scared me, it's the sound of your bike squeaking that scared the shit out of me. Because I thought it was the dog. Back to what I'm saying, right? She just gave me a blank sort of strange look. Back to what I'm saying though. Yeah, people, right, they follow that one person. So they have one idea. And it's lazy. That's what it is. It's lazy. It's lazy, right? It's lazy. They give up on using their own mind, their own hands and feet, their own eyes and ears and noses, their five senses. They're used to their brain. They forget respecting the self, valuing it, not in ego, but honestly, studying the self. They don't do that. They don't be aware of what they're doing. What they do is they choose to follow something when they give up. They don't even know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. They don't even give up. They just think if more people are walking down this road, there must be something good there. If more people are, against something or for something, they'll do it. And when they see other people, they'll ask you a question. When they see you, they'll say, oh, is that okay in your culture, in your country? Is it okay to do that? Because that's what they think in their mind. They think everybody just follows a culture. You just follow everybody else. I don't follow that. I follow what's true. I follow what's true. You know what I'm saying? I follow what's true. And the truth is, I don't have the answers for everything. I live on the planet Earth, very small in the whole universe, yeah? You understand me? Do you understand me? Do you understand that? No. Good. More questions. The point is, right, it's like, you see the human body, right? The body, you've got a heart in your body, right? You say, okay, the heart is the master, right? But if you didn't have any veins in your body, if you didn't have any, you know what I'm saying? Everything's connected. Your 2 feet, your eyes, your stomach. Okay, now, you've got 2 eyes, you've got 2 ears, yeah? You've got two hands, 2 feet, right? You've got bones, every bone in your fucking body, right? Yeah. You've got your 2 lungs, you've got your liver, you've got your heart, you've got your veins, you've got your skull protecting your brain. You've got other fluids in your body. Let's not go into all of them. Yeah. Kidneys, every bone in your spine. My God, layers of skin, every cell connected with the others and working in a certain way. You understand? Oh God, membrane. Every part of your body, the tendons, the joints, the whole thing, the whole body, right? Every part is working in line with another. It's all for the whole thing. Alone, it's like it's no good. Just an eyeball or just a heart. No use, is it? It's got, you see? So which one is the master? The body or the mind? Also, no. The mind of what? You see what I'm saying? You've got to have a strong mind and a strong body, right? It's the same thing. You can't have one or the other. Right? Your feet for this path. Yeah, it's all there, man. The trees, the sky, everything in nature you can see. It's all connected as one. It's all one thing. You understand? It's all one thing. If it wasn't connected and related in some way, you'd be totally fucked. Meaning, if it imposes itself over another, yeah. Let's say you've got like do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, too much weight. Let's say a big fat person, right? No offense, but let's say if someone was very overweight with a fat body, right? Or one part of their body was causing a problem for the rest of their body, like their heart problems, you know what I'm saying? You see the heart going too fast, too slow, or one part of the body, you know what I'm saying, yeah? Too wrong. Yeah? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the last straw that broke the camel's flipping back, right? It breaks down. There has to be balance. When you see those balancing tricks where you put something on something and it balances perfect in a perfect way, otherwise it will fall over. You know those tricks you see people do? Not tricks, but it's no trick about it. Balance just works. If there's no balance in things, things fall apart. The one that you call the boss or the leader is the one that you follow. You beg, or you follow hoping you're going to get money. You go into work every day for your wages. It's like you just go outside with an umbrella waiting for the rain. No, it's not like that. You see what I'm saying? Here's a dog, be careful. He's going to bite my shoes off. But the thing is, you going to work every day is the same as you take an umbrella and you're waiting for the rain. Come on, because I'm working hard here with my umbrella. It doesn't work like that. It's not you work hard and you get money. No, people give you money or they don't. It's as simple as that. You think the boss works hard, he's the smartest person. That's why he's the boss running the company. That's what people are telling me. It's a crock of shite. You understand? Because they might work hard. You say, You say, well, you can't just be smart, you've got to work smart, as well, work harder. So you say they work harder, right? But better to work smarter than harder. But you say this person's smart and intelligent. That's why that person can do it. You don't have the brains. You say, oh, this person's more smart, that's why he can do it, or he or she can do it, right? Well, you say this person is actually working harder as well. Can you do that? Can you do that? It's like telling someone you can't. You could do that. There's plenty. There are people. Not everybody can do the same thing. They couldn't do what I do. Probably the boss probably couldn't do what I do, and I probably couldn't do what he does. Or maybe I can, or maybe he can. That's not the point. It's not the point. It's not the point at all. You can run down this road. You can walk down this road. If it's sunny or rainy, I can't control the weather. You understand me? And it is going to rain. I think. A nice walk. I'm not going to be out for ages, but walking at a fair speed anyway. Not too bad. But the point is, I'll come and tell you now, but the fucking point is before it passes, the fucking seconds and years are passing, I'm telling you right now. You're from one job to the next, one fucking place to the next. That's what I'm saying about it. It's all an illusionary story, it's not even a real thing. I can talk to you about my story, my fucking history. Oh, I lived in this city, I was working in this job, and you went to this university. Oh, the bullshit. People make the roads, it's not real. People make the roads. People make the flags, money. It's not real. Wake up, man. I'm 43. What? I'll tell any fucker. You don't actually make it yourself. I've just seen someone I know who don't know themselves probably. I don't know. I can't judge. They don't know them either. You know, but like, you know what I'm saying? Trees don't grow downwards, man. For real. You know what I mean? The sun ain't gonna turn fucking purple the moment you say it. Right? The roads are made, but that rubbish bin was put there. But come on, man. Get with the program. You don't just go to this rubbish bin because it's always been there. No, people put it there. You understand? Come on, man. Come on. So, okay, let's get to the point. Back to the thing, right? Okay. So back to what I'm saying. Right? Back to the essence, yeah? So my point is, I'm going to make another video in a moment. My point to you guys here is, like, basically, yeah? It's all an illusion. It's not real. It's not even true. So you're talking about working hard or whatever it is, working smarter or whatever. What does that mean? You ask yourself the bloody question, man. What does it mean? We need to go that way. Cross over. I want to go down that way, go there, and then come back. Yeah, back to what I'm saying, right? So you don't bring yourself here, and they don't bring themselves here. You know what I'm saying? It's given to you. So people don't understand, it's given to you. Yeah? What do you think? I don't know. Good. Yeah, more questions. I was saying the thing, but what do you think? You know what I'm saying? Like you saying you work hard to give yourself money. That's like me holding an umbrella saying, so it's going to rain because I'm holding an umbrella. I'm walking on this road here. And because I'm walking, the road is suddenly just coming here. Boom, 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 boom. No, the road is here. Someone made this road. They made money, they made languages, culture, what's that? Law, they changed it. Flags, a child could make a flag, right? This is what it's saying. So you can't make things up. There's too much yin or too much yang again. That's what Lao Tzu is saying. So, the Dao De Jing, that's what I'm talking about. 24/7 with you guys, Dao De Jing all day with me. That's what it is. But you got to remember, same as Lao Tzu said, right? One word can be too much. One word's too much. One step too much. You know what I'm saying? One answer, one question can be too much or too less. Too less is too much and too much is too less. There must be pure balance. When you're talking about it, what is it? The culture or what you believe is right? It takes you away from everything else. You see one, you forget, you miss the many. You see the many, you miss the one. But it's all there, everything and nothing. It's too much yin or too much yang. So Tao is like peace. It's right in the center. That's what Tao is. Pure nature. It's not some traditional belief, religious. You're talking about God and that. I'm not speaking about from a religious point of view. I'm saying the essence, the truth, the true core. Because this is something I believe in, fair enough. But it's not a belief. It's just absence of all distraction. The essence of absolute truth inside of you as we walk along these roads that were built and these buildings that were put here. Yeah. So when you think, right? When you think, you know what I'm saying? See, when you start following, oh my fuck, see? You understand, yeah? It's like this. Oh shit. I can't find the words to say it, because it's everywhere I say it is not the perfect way. I can't find the words to say it, because every thought is not the perfect thought. Do you understand? Let me tell you, right? So, right? If the big follows the small, see? And the small followed the big. You see what I'm saying? That's what you're going to get. The big following the small, and the small following the big. Yeah? When you're running to something, you're running away from something. You understand? It's what it is. It's what Lao is trying to tell you in Dao De Jing. You need to wake your ass up. So, you know, that's what it basically is. Yeah? That's what Lao said. So, everything is yin and yang, basically. So, basically, you're running to something, you're running away from something. Right? The big follows the small, small follows the big. And then it becomes it. So, what it is always big and small. Meaning it's always, let's say, imperfectly perfect and perfectly imperfect. But what you have is you have life or death. You see what I'm saying? You have life or death. You have something or nothing. That's what the Tao, right? Yin and Yang, or you have nothing. That's what it is. Truth or non-truth. That's what Lao is saying. Not because Lao said in the Tao Te Ching, it's because the truth is the truth. Because it's my truth, your truth, or how many expressions of this bloody thing, you know what I mean? Or how many, do you know what I mean? It's not like that. How many expressions, how I express it, how I give you symbols and expressions. It's not that at all. But the problem with our society is everything is always imbalanced. Not a specific country, but all over the world. The idea of hierarchy, the idea of a leader leads you as an individual, or a group of individuals, or an army of individuals, or workers, or soldiers, or doctors, nurses, or family members, or a team, to get your ass into gear, to relax when you need to relax, and be active when you need to be active. You think one person is going to control you. Huh? You think that's the way, the big control the small, or the small control the big. That's what Lao is telling you in the Tao Te Ching very clearly. Huh? You see what I'm saying? They think that that's what it is. The big, it doesn't work like that. You don't, oh my fuck. It doesn't work like that. You have to realise what you're bringing yourself. What you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not even the getting or losing. It's like what you are, you always had. What you are, you always have. You understand that? What you are, you always have. Fuck. What you are, you always have. It's not where you're going. It's not what you're trying to get or trying to lose. Everything you're fighting with. No, that's losing yourself. That's what Lao is saying in Tao Te Ching very clearly. He's saying you in the center. That's yin and yang. That's balance. That's living. Not that fighting. That's killing yourself. You're trying to win. You're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to follow the boss. Trying to beg for your. You know what I'm saying? People are looking for life outside of them, like it's not here already. Life is in you right now. You're talking about you don't have peace or you got stress. What is that lack of peace? What is that? How do you lack peace? You have peace. You have an empty room. Or you fill your room with loads of shit, rubbish. Take the rubbish out. Take the bad things out of your mind, out of your day, out of your time, out of your body. Go to the toilet, you know what I mean? Take the bad things out and chuck it, flush that toilet and wash your hands, wash your face. You look in the mirror, you turn the light on first, don't forget that one. Look in the mirror. Who do you see? Don't even fucking know, do you? Do you know? Do you see someone who come from a family generation there? Come down, you know what I'm saying? And look, man, you think you're moving up or moving down, you're just here. The centre's here of the sphere, you know what I'm saying? Without no fear. Keep it real. But the thing is, yeah, and yeah, you are motherfucking here in what it is, the absolute truth here, what it is, yeah? Yeah, what it is. It's what it is, man. You are it. You're right here. You're in this, right? You're in this life here. Outside of you, okay? Outside of you is outside of you. Do you understand? So you can be talking about anything. People, what you agree with, what you disagree with, what you like, what you don't like. Anything about the world around you. You're of the planet Earth. But that story that's been made up by people, the society is a made up thing. But you're of the planet Earth. And you've got to learn to accept and realise that the only one you're going to see in the mirror is yourself. But it's not necessarily looking with your eyes, looking in the mirror. It's about feeling and being aware of yourself. What is the image you have of yourself? You should never an image. There's no persona. It's an image. You should feel the essence of life within you. Feel the essence of life within you. Do you understand? I'm going to do one lap around this park and then we're going to go back home. I'll do another video. Just walking, circling. But listen, okay, it's literally that. There is nothing more than that. This guy here is doing some good training. But you've got to understand, this is the point, all right? This is what Lao is saying in the Tao Te Ching very clearly about yin and yang, right? You need a pure, absolute balance, pure balance of yin and yang. When you're in the centre, this guy, in the middle, when you're in the middle here, it's good, this guy is good. This guy there doing his Tai Chi, I'm not going to distract him. But the thing is, when you're in the centre, you won't be trying to struggle to find balance. You should understand that there is peace within you now. There is peace within you. There's an essence and absolute truth of peace within you. You need to take out the rubbish. Come into the essence of what's real. All the bad stuff, just chuck it out. Yeah? It's like if you've got a healthy body, right? Well, it's healthy, you're alive, but if you're sick, if you've got some disease, you want to get the disease out and chuck the bad things out. Yeah? What are the things you're fighting with in your mind? You follow that, the body follows that, and you make yourself tired. That's not what life's about. That's not what life is about. Does this really come from some culture? I'm speaking all this stuff like as if I know what it is. You know, ancient Eastern wisdom and all this, like as if I fucking know everything. Something coming across like some mug. I don't know. In some people's eyes. But the thing is, I'm not trying to be clever. The thing is, the body should know this. The centre of all things can be the start. It can or maybe not be the start of a journey in any direction, infinite directions, inwardly or outwardly, you know, or not. Peace, see, is, let's say, there's no feeling of need. You don't have a need. You don't have like I need to step this way and walk this way. I need to say this. I need to study for this. I need to work against this or prove something. Yeah? No. That's you trying to go there when you're here. This is what Lao was saying very clearly. Of yin and yang, it must be one. You're not going to run to the yin or run to the yang. It's got to be here now. If you understand your mind, you won't be distracted. See? Peace. It's not of emotions, confused, lost emotions. Okay? I'm going to cross over. It's not about emotions, okay? Emotion, nothing like that, no. Hang on. It's about emotions. Cross over this. Cross over. Oh, it's not about emotions, right? Nothing, none of that. There's no fight. There's no battle. Everything you're fighting yourself. You're just killing yourself, ultimately. Everything you're trying to prove, you're trying to run to fight it, running to it, running away from it, is controlling you. It's something that's outside of you. You forgot where you are. You know, if I go one step ahead of myself or one step behind myself, I'm outside of myself. The only time and place you can be is now and here. Here, in yourself, this is where you are. In this time, in this journey of your life, growing older. It's not a lesson. I'm telling you now in English, Lao Tzu told Kongzi Buting that Lao Tzu told him many years ago. He told people in his book, and also in the Dao De Jing, as I say, and the people didn't listen. They said, "Oh, that's old history, man. Do you like Kongzi?" I didn't say fucking Kongzi. But when I say Lao Tzu, they say, "Oh, you like Chinese tradition." It's not that. The truth is the truth. One word is too much. You know what I'm saying? It's not culture, it's not tradition, it's not money, it's not who's the king. Too much yin, too much yang, so you follow this guy, the leader, he's amazing, let's follow him, or let's run away. Everything you're fighting, you're killing yourself. You need inner peace. Your heart is working with your whole body. Yeah? The blood going around your body, you're breathing, you're lucky you're alive today. There is no fight. There is no fight at all. If they learn the essence of nothingness, the feeling, that's basically Tao. That's what yin and yang is, the Tao. That's what it said. So that's the way, you see. You don't do fucking, 5 minutes Tai Chi. It's not like that. It's your whole life. It's like, watch how I do my Tai Chi. This is your whole life essence of Tao in expression. It's not like words coming out, talking. I'm talking for this video, and you think, I'm talking what I'm thinking. Blah, 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 blah. That's the point. That's what you call sickness. You see what I mean? But the point is, it's not the language, see? When we say, the point is, it's better to be a good listener than a good speaker, right? With your whole body, with your whole essence, your life. All you have is your money. You can be wearing expensive clothes, or I've got a lot of money. It's nothing. It's literally, if you were to die now, that would be nothing. All the money in the past or in the future, it means nothing. Everything you're fighting for. Because you want your friends to like you. You want to prove to your friends. Well, that's no friend. They don't respect themselves. You respect yourself. You love your life. You're not running to somewhere to success. You're here now. That's why he's the winner, because he's not trying to. If you always try to win, that means you tell yourself you're always the loser, right? If you're always trying to win, you're telling yourself you're always the loser. You see what I mean? You tell yourself you want to be rich, then you're poor. You tell yourself you want to be happy, then you're not happy. You say if you want to be healthy, you probably get more sick because your mind makes your body sick. You don't follow. Do some good exercise. Get some more sleep. You live it. It's not 5 minute Tai Chi. It's your whole life. Is yin and yang. That's what I'm saying. Must be balanced. That's what Lao Tzu is saying. That's what he said. Because I say that's what Lao Tzu said. Chinese tradition. No, the truth is the truth, and that is what Lao Tzu was trying to tell you. Wake up. You have one body. A baby, a new baby understands it with the body. A new baby. Everybody should understand. The trees understand it. Respect your body. Respect your time, your life. Keep healthy. You don't have to prove. You've got nothing to fight. Yeah? Yeah? You will not be strong if you're fighting against, you know what I'm saying? It's like you said, the strong one fighting the weak people. He's not strong, is he? Or the weak one fighting the strong one. He will never be strong either. You say make himself stronger, maybe you get killed. The way of the Tao, that's what it is, the essence of Tai Chi, the essence really basically is the essence of truth. Or, I'm not going to give you bullshit and, okay, now water, right? You can say, oh, you like Lee Chang, Bruce Lee, right? No, but it's true, the essence of life. So water, right, again, like the essence of water, exactly. I mean, there's so many deep things. I can't tell you. My teacher can tell you so many things. Like one of my Kung Fu teachers from many years ago, he was always talking about the 5 elements and all this stuff. And, Chinese traditional things, very, very interesting. When I was younger, before I come to China, more than 20 years ago. And that was really interesting for me. I didn't understand at that time. See? But it's like, what do you understand? See, the thing is, so the more you understand, it's like the less you understand, right? It's like, oh, okay, here we go. Now he's going in a dream, he's talking all that bullshit. No, it's true. The thing is, oh my God, everything can be nothing, and nothing can be everything. I remember a long time ago I said to someone that sometimes you've got so much pressure in your mind, and you tell yourself, it's nothing. So free your mind from it. Make it nothing. And then the nothing will become your everything. It will become every power that you can ever have. An empty hand. You see, if my hands are full, I have no hand, I've got nothing. If my hand's empty, I can do anything. I can hold it, I can move it. So you must be empty, ready for the empty road ahead, your empty life. There must be an empty shopping bag, empty mind, empty your cup, so you can fill it up with more water, right? So this martial arts, all this stuff, it's all connected, it's one thing. The way of science, the way of nature, the way of truth, the way of reality. They're not different subjects. There are no different subjects. You're one person in your family tree. You understand? the tree is one part of the story. Yeah? And the seeds and the fruit is one part of the whole story. You understand? Do you understand this? Can you you understand it? You say, yeah, I'm going to read more. Thank you, teacher. Fuck it. Come on, man. Who's a teacher? Who can teach you the best way to study? Study what? From what? My experience? How do I know your mind, how you learn things? Or your body? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. People think, right, they work so hard and they're so hard, think they're so smart and they're working so hard that they bring money to them. They think they hold the umbrella and now they're going to make the rain come. They think as they're walking on this road here, there's no road. I just walk, I really work hard in my life and the road comes. Bullshit. Someone put the road there and someone put money in your hand. And your mother and father made you. So you should be happy with the life you've got. Because if you lost it now, if you lost your money bag and someone had a gun and they're trying to shoot you, you'll run behind the tree there and try to save your ass. What would you know what I'm saying? What's more important? You know what I'm saying? You'll try and save your ass. Right? You might even jump in that water and try to hide. You might run behind that thing. So nature, okay, is the truth. When you start breaking things down, you say 2, 3, 4, 5, and you break it up. I've got to do this and that. It makes your life so complicated. It's too much for you to hold. You're juggling too many balls. Do you understand? When you start saying, this is one part of your life, this is another part, which one should I do first? Before long, you've gone back and forth again, double checking yourself as well, getting paranoid, and your whole day's gone. Whereas if you know that's the direction I want to go, 2 lines, okay, the shortest distance between 2 points will always be a straight line. What we say in Wing Chun, I say Yung Chun, and kind of Kung Fu, and then again you've got straight lines and round lines. You've got rounded lines and straight lines of movement and of thought, the most direct ways and also the most flowing ways. I have to say rooted, but how can I say, having the essence of emptiness, pure total relaxation in power. If you're burning your power up, you're spending your money, so to speak. So that's when they work. A round line can be a straight line and a straight line a round line. A straight line from one point to another could be the equivalent to going around obstacles. You avoid obstacles that you would do if you were going in those other directions. So you go straight from between the spaces and go to where you need to go, right? Now, a round line is also a straight line in that way, because even though you're going around objects, it's a more direct route to avoid problems and things like that, to go around rather than going straight and running into obstacles, right? So that's what we're basically saying. But it all could be, something or nothing. Basically, what we're basically trying to say. The distraction, the point is, and the distraction is that you see something in a certain shape, a certain meaning, a certain direction, angle, color, whatever it is, and it distracts you, like one word. That's what Laozi is saying again in the Tao Te Ching. When he says one word could be too much. People talking. Careful. That's okay. The point is, right, one word or one step could be too much or too less. Because if you go one step, right, in a direction, that takes you away from your goal. I don't mean a goal, but it takes you away from the point, put it that way. And you're going not to somewhere, you're going from the point. Every time you leave yourself is the point, is the self, is the point. Then you're going back on yourself. When you go forward outside of yourself, it's the same as going backward, left or right in any direction. You're going back away from yourself. If there's any point to you living and having this life, this point, this breath you're having now, this pump of your heart pumping blood around your body now. You go, well, if there's any point to it, if there's any meaning, for lack of a better word, but essence and substance to you being here alive, in yourself, yeah. Then the point is, as I say, because the point is, as I say, yeah, that is basically the point. See? Why are you not in the centre? In the point. You can't leave the point, can you? It's like talking. When you miss the point, all the words they mean nothing. It's the same, no? You don't know where you're going, so every step is wrong. Yeah. You're not trying to get something done, like you know what you're doing. So every step of the action of what you're working towards, you don't know what you're doing. It's going to be a mess. You might get some good luck with it. If I cross this road now, should we follow people again? Is this the king? Maybe. I'm not gonna. Two's okay. 3, 1 follow 2, right? Okay. Oh, too late. Now they're gonna kill me. Oh God, you can't make it. I tell you, that's the best example there. They said one person follows. They said one person follows 2, and they will be right. 2 people are always right. Well, 2 people just crossed that road at the red light. Fucking hell, man. Come on. And I walked on the green light, and a car nearly came and killed me. But basically, the point is, okay, I'll just say this to you now. It's going to start raining in a minute. It's going to get raining. But the thing is, I've had a good walk. I've had a lot of good exercise today. But the point is, okay, this whole essence of this, if you leave the point of your being, of yourself, then what the hell is the point of being? If you're not like hearing yourself, listening to that, hearing yourself, then what the fuck are you? Yeah, what are you? You know what I mean? Truly, if you're just talking a load of shit, if you don't hear yourself, that's what Lao Tzu was saying in the Tao Te Ching very clearly. What's it going to do? What's Lao Tzu do? I tell any motherfucker. The point is, the truth is the truth. Because I didn't just read a book and follow the truth of it. The truth has no what's the word, bias, preference, nothing. It doesn't go against. You know what I'm saying? Do you walk down the street with your head between your legs? No, you don't, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's really easy. Point when you walk out from your home every day, do you leave your head at home? Do you do it? I'm saying, do you do it, or do you put someone else's head on top? Come on, man. If you're not you, who are you? What are you? It's following what? You don't even know what you're following because you can't understand it. You only know you, and anyone else you think you know, you just follow your own version, your own interpretation of them, perception of them. You don't really know what it is. Oh, I know this person more than must. You think you know somebody more than they know that them or you or whatever. Or you know you. It doesn't work like that. No way. And it's not the knowing, it's the feeling, remember, because the knowing is visions in the mind, another kind of seeing, like with the eyes. When we say seeing is believing, but feeling is the truth. It's true experience. You don't be deceived by the perception, the limited knowledge, information, partly because you're a human being anyway, limited, but within your own power. But you limit yourself further by being lazy and being stuck in illusions and following the writing that's been written for you. When no. Reading doesn't mean following, doesn't have to be following. No. When you fuck up and you follow those mixed up, blurry memories and perceptions and make mistakes come from following more mistakes, you know that? And you may learn from them, but if you're ultimately walking on a path of fire, you're going to have burned up legs and maybe a burned ass crack by the time you get to where you're going. If you just walk down the street with holes in your pockets and the money's falling out, when you get to where you're going, you've probably lost it all. And you definitely lost the time and energy. And you definitely, when you get to the place, you're going to look like a dirty, fake, fucking lost loser, like a lot of people, you know what I mean? Of course you are. Yeah. wherever you're going, wherever you're coming from, wherever you're going to or coming to, okay, basically wherever you are and whatever point you're at, if you're not you, then where are you? You're just literally nowhere. You don't exist. You have to be existent. Truly. Do you want to live your whole life fake? Because you want to win in this world. You want to be somehow, people accept you. It's just nothing. To me, it's nothing. It's like it's not alive, is it? It's not living. It doesn't mean anything. You have to ask yourself what you're living for. What is it you're trying to get? What you're trying to prove? What you're trying to make? It just doesn't work like that. Because there's a lot of people. You might see a lot of people. You know, they either have a lot of money or less money or whatever. You're still alive here now, and you're lost in your mind. You know, you're not. I'm not saying you. I'm saying a lot of people. You know, not happy at all. Sick of it. You know, always fighting, always tired. That's why tired is the best. We say, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The way of the Tao of Yin and Yang is the way. That's what Lao Tzu's telling you. Lao Tzu said, wake your ass up. People didn't listen. Yeah? It's like this. If someone spoke, you wouldn't listen. Or you'd reject it a lot of times. You'd either reject it or follow it. In that moment, you didn't even hear. As I say, it's not what you see. It's not what you hear. It's how good your eyesight and how good your hearing is. That's what Lao Tzu saying in the Tao Te Ching very clearly. What Yin and Yang say. It's pure awareness. Not you fighting yourself, straining to see more, get more done, bring in locate a destination to you or away from you. Yeah, trying to hear it. Careful now. Careful now. Two nice dogs. Two nice dogs coming. Very, very nice. Friendly. Not this is the man on the bike. Woman with her dogs. But the point is, okay, the point is, as I say, the point is, that's the point. You see? It's like this, right? The goal, you know what I'm saying? Any goal outside of yourself that you're trying to get there, either ahead of you or in the future or whatever, it's not there. You don't have it. Your goal should be realized that you have it now. You're alive now. You're in the essence of actual, real deal living. You're alive now. There is no competition. There is nothing to prove. Everything you're trying to manipulate, push away, bring towards you, break, fix, manipulate, change the minds of people, the location, whatever it is, ultimately it's because you're not comfortable in yourself. You have to realize what you're doing. Why is there no peace in yourself? You won't be thinking about emotions and confidence and fear and they're just distractions of the mind. They're the same thing. You're thinking about being confident or afraid. They're not real. They're just distractions from the mind. All thoughts, dreams, ideas, all that stuff. It's all drifting away from your mind in peace. Can your mind function without thinking? Can you think without speaking? Can you think without speaking? You know what I mean? Can your mind come into the essence of feeling life like your body? The body understands a lot, but the mind always flying away like you're a dead person. Out here like a spirit that's left the body. You know that, yeah? She didn't understand the point. Hey? Yeah? It's like me walking this way and I'm looking back like that, looking back on my shoulder. I might fall over, no? Do you understand? So you're in a point. You're here. You've got two ears. They don't need to even listen. You just hear the words coming. You don't even need to look hard, burning your eyes, trying to find. The light comes. You just see. You just fucking. You put the food in your mouth. You taste it. You don't need to try to taste it or smell it. Feel it. The five senses are here. Your body is here. This is what Lao Tzu is telling you in the Tao Te Ching. He's saying, be natural. That's the way of the Tao, Yin and Yang. If you're burning too much, you're killing yourself, fighting for something. You're giving your life force. You're paying your life like money there. It's not, you know what I'm saying? You're doing, oh my God. And that is basically too much yin or too much yang. That's what you're doing. So you're not in the center, that's what I'm saying. It's not, I'm fucking telling you what I think is Chinese tradition. It's not a point. Or some old words from Lao Tzu. What Lao Tzu said was true. He's saying you're talking too much. You know what I'm saying? 会说的不如会听. In your body, in your essence, it's not 5-minute taiji because you know what I'm saying? This is your whole life. Yeah? I'm 43 and I've got left here. It's not the language. You've got to remember the language. The roads were made by people, made the roads. There's different roads before, there's a new road. You know what I'm saying? Flags, language, money. It's all made up. Guns, AI. People made it. Children can make a flag. They can make a new flag. When I'm speaking to you now, it's English. No, it's my mouth moving out. I'm making noises with my body here. I learned it from my parents. I could be speaking to you in Chinese, doesn't make any timber. What I'm trying to say, the point is, I spent half my life in England, half my life in China. But I was in this universe. I can see the sun almost behind the cloud. You know what I'm saying? The big followed the small followed the big. Oh, do you like Kongza? I didn't say fucking Kongza. Kongza got the wrong bus. Okay, Lao Tzu said wake up, and the water continued to flow. Nature's the way. I can't control the weather. You think you're earning money? You're working so hard following your the leader. You call him. I don't know what you call him. The king, whatever. Right? You don't know who he is. He may be. You know what I'm saying? The point is, people think, right, you're working so hard that you're going to change the world with your confidence. You're going to bring money because you work so hard. Huh? You think when you're walking, you just take the umbrella and now it's going to rain. As I'm walking here now, my every step, right, maybe this way, the wrong way, you go to every step, right, one word is too much. Right? As I'm walking, I'm making the road. Bullshit. Sorry. The road is here. Yeah? Where are you going? You know what I'm saying? Everything you're running to, you're running away from something else. Everything you're fighting, you're killing yourself. You're making yourself sick. You say, I don't have peace. The man said, 20 years old, 50 years old, I don't have peace. Why is that? I don't sleep well, he said. You know what I'm saying? You need to exercise your mind and body, as I say. You need to get enough rest. And understand that nobody can be your teacher. I don't care if you're in hospital, there's people dying in hospital now, they've got no legs. Right? You've got cancer. Hi, do you got real cancer here? They've got cancer. And if you're alive now and you've got time, right? This is it. There's no competition with anything else. You're alive now, right? You've got more life than death. Understand me? The money thing, that's about the money, is people give you that. They say, you did a really good job today. I'll give you this. Chicken spice. They give you a broken egg. You know, so give you some eggshell, you know. So I say, it doesn't work like that. And you think, oh, I did good. I'm working hard. I'm doing really well. One day I'm going to be the boss. No. Lao Tzu said carefully. He said, Lao Tzu said this very truly. He said, if there's one leader, if there's one person in the world, a leader, a king, or whatever, the whole world is basically finished. Honestly, it's messed up. The whole world is fucked because everyone following this one person mind. Really? He's going to give himself trouble. Everyone's going to give them. So you just it's imbalance with yin and yang. See, they follow him, you follow. He must listen. There's got to be listening as well. Can you speak without listening? Can I walk on this road if there's no road here? So he said, man, heaven and earth. That's what he said. Yeah. So I'm saying you're pushing too much yin or too much yang. You fucking so you're mum, right? I'm saying the point. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be up and down. You can't just have up. You have up and down. Dark and light. Hard, soft, front, back. Always yin and yang. It's always a total balance. You don't need to try to balance your life because you think you're living in hell. It's already perfect now. You're already alive. It's the base. Get a good sleep. Get some good exercise. Eat. Yeah? Connect. See the truth. Not your idea, but what's true, what it is. And use it. It's how you use things. Nature's the way. Nature is the true way. You understand me? So I'm just talking in this video. I'm not. I would, if I was with you, I would just listen to you now. I'm just talking because it's a video. That's why I'm talking. If I was with you face to face, I would be listening, and you say, "Oh, he's a fucking weak," because he's got no ideas. I've got a lot of ideas, but I can't teach you how to live. That's what Lao Tzu says. But Kongzi didn't say that. He said different stuff, and they remembered it. You know what I'm saying? But what Lao Tzu said was the truth. You know? He was basically saying it's not in the information. He was saying come to the truth. The branches come off the roots, the leaves, flowers, and and basically, in essence, the flowers, the fruits, everything grows from that, and the seeds are in them. You see the fruits of the tree. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. What is coming from what it all's connected. It's all coming from one thing. The effect. You look in the mirror and you see only your face. Is what you're going to see in the mirror. You're not going to see someone else's face. You might have people's voices in your mind. See what I'm saying? You need to wake up. Concentrate. I hope you enjoyed that long video. This big long one, very long walk today. I'm going to stop this way. It's a very long walk today. Good video. Take care, guys. Peace.